Here we are. It's been a beautiful... Here's my little cactarium. It was a really nice cloudy day. It's breezy. Sunset. So... Oh, I just thought I heard something. It's probably a lizard. Okay. Here we are in the cactarium. Let me turn on the lights and blind you. Ugh. Let me turn on the fan. Ugh. Okay. So let's see. I gave everything a really good watering because it got really hot. And then today, I think the high at my house today, I believe, was like 96. So obviously in the greenhouse, it's a lot warmer, probably because of all the glass. So let's see what's going on. My bishop caps over here are doing really well. My Astrophytum Myriostigmas, there we go. This one, I feel like it was struggling for a long time, and then I put it in this windowsill, and I just feel like maybe the heat, it's doing really good for it. A lot of my seedlings are making a lot of progress as well. These are Lobivia cuttings that I feel like have rooted, and they are doing great. I've got one back here. No, it feels good. So yeah, I've got 5 here. They're doing very well. I try to keep the seedlings pretty moist. That's why I have the cap on them. These are some of my mellow cactus seedlings. So these are all from the same batch, okay? This one I had in a different type of pot and it was struggling, but I feel like it's starting to play catch up. I don't know if you can notice, but it is a lot smaller than its like sibling plants, but I'm hoping it'll get caught up. Let's see. These Baldiniums, I gave them like a huge soak. Like I soaked, like they were sitting in water. And they are growing so well. And look at all these are the plants that keep giving me blooms. And I'm really curious to see if any of the seed pods I get, if the seeds are viable. And look here. What is, okay. Oh, okay. This is a new bloom coming. Looks pink, pinkish orange. I'm not sure what this is. Is this? Yeah, I think this is another Baldinium. Trying to keep an eye out to make sure I don't have any scale. I had a scale infestation. So, I've got these going. I'm not sure what these are, but they look so cute. I try to go through my history to see if I can find the name of the seeds, and I can't remember. Still pretty heavy, still pretty wet. So, actually, maybe I'll leave that one uncovered. Let's see, my Mammillaria plumosa seedlings. They're not doing well. They feel, yeah, look at that. It's fucking rotten. It's rotten. I am very frustrated, especially when the seeds get that far along. I'm having a really bad growing season. I feel like I had a decent one last year, so my expectations this year are a lot higher, and yeah, it's not great. But I also grow outside. I was growing outside for a long time. I gave a lot of these guys a very good watering up here. It's been really warm, especially this euphorbia right here. I'm not sure what it is. I started putting also top dressings on a lot of my plants. I think that top dressing is very not underutilized, but it makes such a world of difference. Like a lot of times, what was it? My Copiapoa tenuissima, I gave it a proper top dressing. All of a sudden, it's like blooms. This Neochilenia, after I gave it some top dressing, blooms. And so that's something. I feel like the Akadama soil, I like it because I like to, see the water effect. It's very satisfying. But I feel like I'm going to put some top dressing here in this Gymno Mesopotamicum. I can never say that. Because this has given me, last year, it gave me so many seed pods. So many seed pods. I'm really wondering about this Perodia, which is a fantastic parent plant that I have. I feel like it needs to be in a deeper pot. But yeah, so I'm looking around. Everything's looking really happy. I did notice this the other day. My Gymno he's looking very shrivelly, but he still feels very firm. I do notice that after some of the Gymnoclesiums give me a lot of blooms, they tend to look a little shrunken. Like, hold on. Okay. This guy, yeah, you see how he looks a little shrunken? Hold on, I need something to point. You see how right there, he looks a little... I feel like they start to do that when they start to bloom, especially this guy. Yeah, he looks like really wrinkly. And then this guy, he's looking okay. Oh, look at that. A nice erect bloom. So, yeah, these are the lobevias that I got the cuttings from, and they're doing really great. I love how clumpy it is. I like a clumpy lobevia. So, but yeah, I'm hoping that this guy gets back to kind of where he was, because I'm not really happy with that. For me, it's not aesthetically pleasing. I'm also waiting for these seed pods, this Cactarium. I'm waiting for the seed pods to get looser. They still feel pretty on there. I have a really bad habit of pulling my seed pods off before they're ready. So I gotta keep an eye out for that. My Neoptera flacosa. He's very, like, the wools are getting very long, which I like, but I feel like the wools are getting long, and I feel like the plant might be shrinking. So I'm not sure. Ooh. This Boingia, I just put some top dressing on him. Maybe it just needs time to settle. Remember, these two are the same plant. They can be, it just shows how, you know, different parent plants, you know, the differences. Is this a seed pod? It is. It's still fairly firm, so we're going to leave it. Stuff, just leave it. Like, I had a lot of these Stellatum occultum gymnos seed pods that I pulled off too early. I had some seed pods from this Phalaenopsis albipulpa that I pulled off too early, I'm pretty sure. Very irritated and kicking myself in the butt for that. Got a Pachypodium here. My seedlings, I gave them a full watering. Look how fatty they look. The Stenoceruses, hold on. Oh, I think, did I unplug it? There we go. Look at my Stenoplerums. These I grew from seed. They're looking so great. They're so fat. They needed so much more water than I've been giving them. Yeah, they're looking really good. I've got a little Corphantha right there. I've got my little Astrophyta myristigma, my only one that survived, and I had so many. It does not feel good. No! Not great. Damn it. I mean, they were growing so great, and then I put them in the IKEA, whatever it was, and they just burned. So, right here, let me see if I can zoom in. My Echinoceros rainbow claret cups, hedgehogs. This is, oh, look at it. It has a tinge of pink. Can you see that? A very faint tinge. Very exciting. Zoom back out. But yeah, this guy's suffering from some damage, hoping he'll clear out. This Mihavicii, I want to say, I'm not sure. This is my pollinating Q-tip. I saw someone on YouTube using a Q-tip to pollinate, and I was like, I'm going to try that. Because I didn't feel like my makeup brush was doing enough. I really feel like the Q-tip grabs onto the pollen. My Gymnoclesium raganesi. He's nice and fat. I hate it when he gets really flat. And so, yeah. Let's see. This is my biggest astrophytum. It's an astrophytum ornatum. It's looking really good. The LVCSS is having a plant sale / show. And so I'm trying to figure out which plants I'm going to bring. I might bring this Mammillaria Maleuca. Just because I love how I staged it. I'm really hoping that it'll bloom again or around the time. So one thing it was like I didn't know if I should pull off these buds or if it'll give them, if pulling them off will give them more blooms. I was thinking of this guy. I was thinking of my Tephro-Cactus geometricus. I'm very nervous that a ball will fall off in transit. And then, my Gymnoclesium Monstros Kiko. This is one of my favorite ones. I've had this, I want to say a year. Yeah, maybe a year. I mean, I love how this one's stage 2. It's in one of my constant pot. And I was thinking that, I mean, I think the guy who makes the constant pots, I actually don't know what his first name is, sorry. But he's going to be there selling some pots, so I need to get, because I have this one. I have another one. Where is it? Oh, I've got this one. And then I've got this one in this Copiapoa humilis, which is, I cut off the etiolated top, and I don't know if you can see, but I'm growing like another head right there. Very interesting. And I think it's pupping. Yep, right there, pupping. My daughter made these shade trellises, I want to say, for seedlings. So this is southward facing. So it provides shade with, while still letting some light through. I feel like that's why those Parodias are just flourishing. Those are all seedlings. Those are grown from seeds. Those are Mesopotacums grown from seed, and Gymno Hortzii you can read it. Getting tongue-tied. I think I'm just tired. Been up for a long time. But yeah, I got my Astrophytum seedlings over here. So cute. But yeah, it looks like my bloom is closing up for the night. So you guys have a good one.